The Emerald City, Seattle, once gleamed with the promise of wonder and ambition. When eerie emerald auroras ignited the sky, a cataclysm split the earth, unleashing walls of roiling water that swallowed entire neighborhoods and toppled skyscrapers into fragile relics of hubris. 6 months on, the streets still whisper of agony and loss. Amid ash and ruin, reconstruction falters and unseen horrors claim the night. Their black parade marches through ruins, preying on the living. Sorcerers wield forbidden magic, blood-starved vampires and ravenous shapeshifters roam freely beneath the cursed green glow. Pulsing overhead, the auroras serve as a sickly beacon to the darkness thriving below. Yet, there are a few who do not yield to desolation. Hunters rise, armed with blade and conviction, and a vow to drive these monsters back into the shadows. But when hope feels like a cruel joke, can one's soul make a difference? Seattle, under its haunting emerald sky, awaits your courage. Step into Seattle Falling Tide, a HuntertheReckoning chronicle.
Welcome, wanderers, to the shadowed streets of Seattle, a city where the rain never washes clean the horrors that stalk its alleys. I am your caretaker, Tim Dahlia, and tonight, we bear witness to Seattle Falling Tide, a HuntertheReckoning actual play set deep in the world of darkness. Here, myths bleed into reality and every whisper in the dark could be your last. Be prepared for a tale woven from the raw edges of our collective nightmares, body horror that twists the flesh, violence that stains the soul, blood and death lurking behind every neon glow. We will confront mental anguish, imbalanced power, taboo desires, and the injustices that hunt us all. To protect our players and you, there's a system of lines and veils in place. If any moment becomes too much, pause, breathe, and return when you're ready. Your safety is as sacred as the story itself. Are you enjoying the descent? Smash that like button, subscribe and ring the bell to follow every pulse-pounding episode. And if you're feeling generous, join our Patreon. Your support sharpens our daggers and deepens the shadows we explore. Every pledge fuels fresher stories, tighter production, and more secrets unveiled. With this prelude complete, I hand the reins over to Storyteller Sleepy. So lean in, keep your flashlight lit, and let the hunt begin.
I'm Sleepy. I will be the storyteller for this chronicle. I'm going to take a second to introduce our players, and then we'll get started. Let's start with Scot.
Hello, my name is Scot, and I play Draven Crawford.
And then we'll go over to Goss.
I'm Goss, and this is Magpie co-starring. And I am playing Dr. Evelyn Talbot.
And then finally, Calon.
Hi, I'm Calon, and I play Martin Sherman.
Awesome. So, last time we met, things happened. You finally found Jessica. She appears to be happy and in a loving relationship with a vampire. A agreement was made that you guys would leave him alone now that you've seen that she's safe. So how do you feel about that?
Uneasy, but you know what? As long as she's not hurt.
Or being controlled.
Well, to your, we'll call it trained eyes, she didn't appear to be under any mind control. She seemed to be there willingly, and she wasn't visibly harmed in any way. And still appeared to be human.
I don't like the way you put that.
I just say words. It's up to you to interpret them.
I mean, at worst, in that particular description, she's a ghoul, which would explain the infatuation. But...
Well, you used Sense the Unnatural on her, and there was nothing that your senses picked up about her being anything more than human.
Exactly.
Or anything.
And that's why the but, because it's like she's probably fine. Well, fine at least physically and maybe questionably mentally, but
So we'll say how long you guys think it's been since your meeting when you guys all get back together?
Since that meeting, I don't know, we probably would have taken a couple of days to just sort our own stuff out, huh?
Maybe, and then it would have been a question of trying to schedule with her, so at least a few days.
So a few days later, where are you guys meeting up at? Are you at FDR's? Are you at the safe house? Somewhere else?
Probably FDR's because of, because of our friend.
Yeah. I mean,
Which
your friend, quote unquote.
I don't know. Scott's kind of made it more of a friend of him than Martin has.
Well, Draven, yeah.
Or yeah, Draven.
And he knows where the safe house is already, which is uncomfortable.
What was his name again? Sam?
Timmy.
Timmy, that's right.
Timmy boy.
it's funny that you guys bring Timmy up, because while you're all sitting around at FDR's, Martin, you get a call on your cell phone, and the caller ID says Regional Justice Center.
I will answer it.
You get a recorded line that says, "This is a collect call from the Regional Justice Center of Kane County. This is a free call. Would you like to receive your call from Tim Douglas? Press 1 to answer."
Oh no. You know what? I'll put that bitch on speaker and say yes. Press 1.
All right, it does like one single phone ring, like you had called somebody, and then you hear, "Martin?
Tim?
I'm in jail."
Oh, what the hell happened?
Well, I was looking into that girl that your friends told me about, and they arrested me for stalking her, but I was just trying to keep her safe. This guy's been following her.
This guy. Who are you talking about?
Yeah, just this weird guy. He drives a big truck, and he gives you a description of what sounds like Simon.
Oh.
There's pictures. I have pictures. If you go to my apartment, the key's under the mat. If you get into my laptop and he gives you the password to his laptop, you'll find the pictures that I took. They're uploaded from my phone.
Okay. I'll have a look into that. What do you? I mean, I'm gonna be real, Tim. There's not a lot that I can do for you right now in terms of the jail front.
Oh, no, I've got that handled. My mom's a lawyer. But your friend might be in trouble. I was looking out for her when these 3 men attacked me, and they seemed unnaturally strong. I mean, like, one of them literally picked me up over his head and threw me in a dumpster. But then the next day, I was arrested, and they're trying to charge me with stalking. I'm not a stalker.
Yeah, I that sounds really weird. I'll have to look into this, because now you've got me worried about her. He's looking to the other two like
Draven's literally just...
Well, if I get the opportunity, I'll let you know what's up with that, all right? Thank you for checking up on her, and I'm sure this will all be taken care of, and maybe there's a misunderstanding somewhere.
Okay, just be safe. And, I was wondering if you had, like, some time and you weren't really doing anything, if you could come visit.
I've been pretty busy lately, but if, big if, I'm going to emphasize the if here, Tim, emphasizing the if I get the chance, yeah, I'll come visit you.
It would mean the world to me. I sent you a letter.
Oh, where did you send it to? My apartment?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that other house. And your mom's house.
Okay, I'll make sure to get all of them.
Okay, I gotta go, and then you hear 1 minute remaining. Okay, it's gonna hang up on us. I gotta go, and then he hangs up.
Oh, thank fuck for that. Jesus. Scott? Or, no. Draven? I don't know if I'm... You know what? No, I'm just gonna take it for what it is. Thank you.
Well, if we were invited in, it's not breaking and entering, so let's go get a laptop.
I don't know what we're gonna find necessarily, but...
We might like to know what we're going to find, or, be happy that we found it, because there's no telling what this kid has been up to.
Yeah, let's go do that. Worst case, we find some things that he really shouldn't have. That phone call was recorded. We go over there. We find the things that he's not supposed to have. We just let the police know.
Okay, so as you guys are having this discussion, 2 pretty rough, and Draven, you immediately recognize them as probably, if not gang members, their friends are gang members. They walk in, they look around, and then they immediately lock eyes with you, Draven, and start walking towards the table.
One door closes and another one opens.
Draven looks up at them as they approach the table and go, "No, we're fine with the fries, but if you guys want to bring another round of drinks, that'd be great."
Nah, we were sent here to make sure that you guys understand to leave our boss alone. So I'm going to need you to tell me that you guys are getting ready to leave town and not cause any more problems, or we're going to have a problem.
Who's your boss?
We're getting ready to leave town, so we won't have any problems.
Go ahead and make me a roll to convince him. Lost my thug character sheet.
So what do you charisma larceny?
Is it larceny? Persuasion. Charisma and persuasion. Or manipulation. This is probably... It could either charisma or manipulation, depending on how you feel your approach was, and persuasion.
Why do I not see manipulate? Oh, manipulation, persuasion. All right, that works. 2 dice, 0 success. But in his defense, he really was being,
telling a white lie?
Oh, no, he was saying it like this. Oh, we'll totally leave town.
He leans his hands down on the table. Something tells me you're not telling me the truth. And I think we're going to have to make you understand how important this is.
So we're at FDR's, right?
Yep.
We're in a bar of associates, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's our friend behind the bar doing right now?
He's just watching. You do see that one of his hands is under the counter.
Kind of below the table and very kind of casually, Evelyn sort of slides her arm, her right hand around behind her and just, gently grips the the B238 in her waistband. She's not doing anything precipitous yet, but
you guys hear from the bar, "Hey, I think that's a discussion better had outside." And you see that probably 4 other people in the bar are all looking at you like the rule about fighting in here.
Did Mark want to say something?
Yeah, first off, who's your boss?
You know who my boss is. I wasn't sent here to tell you who's telling you to leave town. I'm here to tell you it's time to leave town. Go ahead and make me a wits and insight roll as he tells you that.
In Creed?
For you, yes.
That is 2 successes.
You get the feeling that he doesn't know who this boss he's talking about is. He's just kind of talking some shit.
Martin's gonna raise an eyebrow at this little hint of intuition, and he's gonna look at the other 2 and go, "Friends, I do think we should probably take this outside. Discuss this and he'll look this guy up and down. Civilized adults.
He looks back at you, he's like, "We can take it outside. I think that's a great idea."
Lead the way, gentlemen.
They both turn around and walk outside and wait 3 feet outside the door for you.
See? They can be reasoned with. They're completely rational. Draven gets up and starts walking to the door. We're just going to have a nice, calm conversation with them, okay?
Right. So as Evelyn gets to the door, and she's going to be at least behind Draven, if not behind both of them, she's going to step 1 step out. This is how she does it as she does it, whenever that happens. But she's going to step 1 step out and then kind of crab walk sideways along the wall away from these 2.
Okay.
Good plan. I like this plan so far. Martin, what are you planning on doing? I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Martin would probably follow right behind Draven, and he would take a crab walk diagonal step to the other side.
I thought after a wrong qualification, Martin was going to sucker punch another guy.
I was kind of hoping there could be a sucker. I want to be a witness to a sucker punch.
It could happen.
But in the meantime, I'm going to pick up a ketchup bottle off a table as I'm walking out the door. And as soon as I open the door, I'm throwing it right in the face of the dude with the hoodie.
Okay. I'm going to call it... It's not really melee. It's more of a brawl tactic. So I'm going to call it brawl. So Dex plus brawl. He is going to attempt to not get hit in the face with a ketchup bottle.
Oh, I really hope this bottle's full.
It's not empty. I mean, you can feel that by picking it up.
And once again, second time in a row, 0 successes.
Yeah, you would have hit him in the face if he didn't bob and weave around it. And he puts his hands up ready to fight. The other guy too.
At which point, Evelyn very smoothly pulls the gun, pops the safety off, and draws down on whoever's the closest one to her. Gentlemen, I think you want to rethink that.
Go ahead and roll manipulation and intimidation.
Martin would wait, first question. Would Martin have his gun?
That's a you question.
Then yes. Martin's also gonna pull his and train it on the one that's not being aimed at.
Okay.
I have 1 success.
What was it? Manipulation and what?
Manipulation and intimidation.
In Creed for me?
No, this is more... I would say this would be in Creed for Draven, but not for you, as this is more of a combat situation.
Nada.
They both look at you guys. You think you're the first person to pull a gun on me? And he's going to step forward and try to take your gun from you, Dr. Talbot.
That will be
He
an
moves within
immediate
5 feet, I get a reaction. Right? Oh, wrong game.
fire. That would be an immediate fire.
Yep, he's going to get his action, and then you can fire him. Holy shit. So you're rolling... well, I guess you would be able to take the action to try to shoot him at the same time. So go ahead and roll your Dex plus firearms.
5 successes.
Damn it, I rolled 4. All right, so he rushes at you, grabs a hold of the gun. Go ahead and... Oh, shit, I forgot how damage works. Give me 1 second. We haven't been in a lot of fights in this game. Equipment.
A lot more mental bobbing and weaving.
I believe you're rolling the damage modifier of your weapon.
It should just be the margin of success plus the weapon's damage, typically, I believe.
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
So the margin here was 1 plus whatever the weapon damage is.
I'm trying to get to the... I'm going to go buy a physical copy of this book. Plus 3, so 4 damage. Yeah, he is able to get a hand on your gun, but you shoot him in the chest, and he stumbles back. The other guy is... you just shot his buddy. The other guy's going to take off. He's just going to start running down the road. And so you've got a guy, on his ass, bleeding from a gunshot wound in his chest, and it is your guys' actions.
Well, I'm going to keep him covered. Did he have any indication of a weapon?
He didn't go to draw one. He tried to take yours.
Okay. So, somebody call 911.
Martin's on it. And as he calls...
Look, we don't need to do all that. Look, some guy paid me. Come start some shit. That's all. That's it. He gave me like $700. Come in here, tell you guys about some boss guy. Didn't give me a name. Said to try to scare you out of town. That's it.
Who told you?
It's a joke. Tall dude, super pale, leather jacket, union pins, real asshole.
Got it. All right. Well, how are you getting out of here if we don't do that?
He very slowly climbs himself to his feet, like hands up, like, I'll walk. I know a guy that can help with the... He like holds his chest. This, no cops.
That's your call.
He
Up to you.
tips a fake hat, spits up some blood. He's like, okay, that guy owes me more money. You guys are not what he said. He like shuffles off down the road, clearly barely standing.
Okay, so the gun goes back where it came from.
Same.
And Evelyn's got to get back to the safe house because she needs to put in a police report that maybe didn't get followed up. And by that, I mean she needs to hack into the local precinct and file a report that nobody's going to follow up on.
Okay. Yeah. As you guys get in your cars and pull away, you hear sirens pulling up to FDRs, and you're able to make it back to the safe house. Oh, I'm sorry. I read my notes wrong. I would like all of you... How many cars are you riding in?
I mean, Evelyn's in her SUV.
I'd probably be riding with one of them.
2 cars.
Okay. I would like all of you to make wits and awareness rolls. Alertness rolls. Sorry, I'm thinking of the other World of Darkness game. Wits and alertness.
It's awareness. You were right the first time.
Dang it. I play too many game systems for my own good.
7 successes.
3.
Draven?
Mm-hmm.
How many did you roll?
2.
All right. So, Dr. Talbot and Martin, you notice a, old beat-up sedan, real junker, clearly following you. Martin, you see that, it's either a dirt bike or a really shitty motorcycle is following you.
So they're both following Evelyn's car?
Yeah, that's where Martin would be.
Mm-hmm. No, the bike is following Draven's car. The sedan is following Evelyn's car.
Oh,
God.
okay. I got that backwards. Okay.
Well, you think Draven's smart enough to recognize that if we start pulling multiple different directions and taking odd routes, he'll figure out we're being followed?
I'm sure he is. I'm going to do a little bit of that, and then I'm going to pull into the local police station parking lot.
Sounds smart.
Okay. So are you trying to lose them, or are you trying to lead them to the police station?
First the one, and if that doesn't work, then the other.
Okay. Let me see. It's going to be Dex plus... My book's being slow again. Dex and driving to try to lose them.
And that would be 4 successes.
Okay. And you lose them. I rolled no successes. Draven, what's your plan?
So I, off the 2, I know that the motorcycle is following me, correct?
Yes.
After I turn a second corner, I want to slow down slightly. And then, is he far behind me, or kind of basically...
He's 2 car lengths behind you.
I take my foot off the gas and slow down, and then I slam on the brakes.
Trying to make him crash into you?
Yeah.
All right.
I hope he's insured.
Maybe. You're not going to roll because, you're just hitting your brakes really hard. I'm going to roll to see if he can not crash into you. I think this is the most dice rolling I've done in this campaign so far. He manages to swerve around you, and he, pulls up next to you as he's swerving, flips you off, and then takes off, guns it around a corner.
While screw it. I'm actually going to follow him.
I knew that was coming.
Okay, let me go ahead and roll. I assume you're trying to tail him and not, obviously follow him?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go dexterity and stealth, even though you're driving. And I need to figure out to see if he can notice that you're following him.
2 successes.
All right, he keeps riding. He's riding pretty fast, but he's not driving erratically or anything. And he drives you through SoDo to a auto body shop called the Iron Reprieve. He parks his bike outside and goes running inside. And then a few moments later, you see the car that was tailing Dr. Evelyn and Martin also pull in, and they go running inside.
I am going to snap a couple pictures with my phone, and I am going to go to the safe house.
All right. You get back to the safe house with no further incident. Evelyn and Martin also make it there.
Was Jessica not with us at FDR's?
No. Nope. You've gotten probably a text each since the meeting, and that's it.
A couple of selfies. Proof of life.
She said she wasn't going. Yeah, she said she wasn't going to be doing the hunter thing, probably, so.
So I share pics.
Oh, interesting. As soon as they get to the safe house, Evelyn's going to sit down at the computer and input, hack in and input that report.
Yep. Go ahead and give me your intelligence and technology roll.
Is this a in Creed?
Yes.
And I think I am going to spend a willpower on this.
Okay.
5 successes. Maybe I didn't need to willpower it.
All right. You're able to get in and make your police report. What is the police report about?
An attempted mugging wherein Dr. Evelyn Talbot pulled her firearm, discharged 1 shot when the suspect attempted to grab her firearm. The suspect then ran away. She is uncertain whether she successfully hit him or not, but she thinks probably so, since he did fall down, and that's the end of that.
Okay.
Also inputting her concealed carry weapon, ID number, and all required information therefore.
Okay. Easy enough.
Also, it was not at FDR's, it was like in the alleyway up the street or whatever.
Okay. All right. What are you guys, Draven, you said you were showing the pictures of where he went?
Correct.
You notice that when you get back to the safe house, the name Iron Reprieve is on your murder board.
That's Simon's garage.
Yes, it is.
I think somebody didn't get the hint from their boss.
Well, if you believe the boss.
That's the other thing, is do we believe the boss? Based off of what we saw on the on that yacht, I'd be willing to believe that Simon would step out of line to protect his boss.
I think that's what we have going here, is that Simon is acting of his own accord because he doesn't like his boss's decisions.
So I think that we should perhaps get in contact with... His name has escaped me.
Actually, I was kind of thinking maybe we let Jessica know what we think is happening.
That was how I was going to propose we contact him. So Martin will start drafting up a text that will detail everything that happened, and at the end of the text, ask Jessica to show her boyfriend everything that Martin has said to him, so that he's aware.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe just start it with, hey, just thought you should know we ran across these people and these things happened, and we got a description that kind of seems to match Simon, and also these two guys went running straight to Simon's garage.
Yep. As well as an exchange of what was said with the first guy.
You get a text back that says, okay, I'll talk to him.
Send a thanks and a thumbs up emoji and a smile.
So just so everybody's aware and thinking about it, this could piss Simon off and make him double down.
Well, then we hunt down Simon.
At that point, it does become self-defense.
Exactly. And I'm sure his boss would understand, or at least I hope his boss would understand.
I'm not sure about anything with him.
Interesting.
I definitely don't trust him. But then again, I also wasn't having cocktails on board the SS Bloodsucker. I was freezing my ass on a roof, if you remember.
Look, we didn't know that was how it was going to go, okay?
Gee, what do you want us to do to make up for it?
All I'm saying is, I don't necessarily think I trust either of them at all.
Well, I definitely don't trust Simon, but, you know, there didn't seem to be anything wrong with Jessica except, you know, Jessica. So, you know, I have to at least take that much at face value. Now, anything beyond that? No, probably not. But here we are.
It's more or less how I feel about the situation.
I'll definitely follow your lead. I don't want you guys drawing iron on me. When did you two become so violent?
I mean, after we watched a couple of leeches or their minions or whatever the fuck they're called start a fight with us and leave a woman tied, well, an undead woman tied to a underpass?
A fence? I'm going to say that was probably Martin. That was when Martin did.
It kind of became a bit more real for me, as well as the subtle threat of my current management.
Yeah, that really probably didn't help anything, did it?
Not at all.
He didn't directly threaten you.
Directly. Martin can read between the lines. Bro's got hella intuition.
So, what's the plan? You've got, you know where Simon's garage is. You know where you might be able to get some more information via Timmy.
I think we should...
You could go directly and try to talk to Fallon yourselves. You could do things that I haven't thought of in this moment. Lots of options here.
Let's split up 3 ways.
What have you got in mind?
Martin, you go to the apartment, get the laptop. I'll go to the car dealership, to the auto shop. You can go have a discussion with
Fallon?
Simon's
but
boss.
I thought you were
Or-
feeling so left out. You wanted to talk with Fallon.
No.
Hmm.
We could, let's just get back on track for the original plan. We were going to get a laptop.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Agreed. Who knows, that lunatic might yield something useful.
Sweet. So headed over to Timmy's apartment.
Yep.
All right, it's about 2 blocks away from Martin's.
Martin is gonna make a note to start apartment shopping.
And the key's under the doormat, like you said.
That is so creepy.
Let's see. I guess we're going straight for the laptop. We don't really care about anything else, unless there's
Something out in plain sight.
I'm afraid of what this apartment looks like. I'm gonna be real.
This is shortly after leaving the bar, right? Not a substantial amount of time has gone by.
That's up to you guys. There was no rush to get there, from what I was feeling. So if you guys wanted to take some time and strategize and go later that night or the next day, that's fine. Or you could have headed right out.
I mean, I think at some point we do need to sit down and strategize, but I don't necessarily feel like
Martin was correct. Everything he said on that phone call was being recorded.
Yes,
I think we need more information before we strategize.
that's fair.
So let's dig through this laptop, and Martin's gonna take one look at the laptop and then look at Dr. Talbot and be like,
And she's going to hold up a thumb drive.
Yeah, so walking into Timmy's apartment, it's very clean and organized. You see pictures of Timmy, posing in front of different, landmarks in Seattle. A couple pictures of him with people that probably look like family. And then you see one single picture of him and Martin. And Martin, if you were to guess, this was pretty early in your career.
back when when we were just really getting started, and he maybe took a selfie with me.
Yeah. I don't know, would you have taken selfies with fans?
Oh yeah, Martin's about schmoozing the crowd, so yeah.
Yeah, so this would have been pretty early in your career, and there's just a selfie of the two of you framed sitting on what's that thing called? A mantle there's no fireplace, but there is a mantle mounted on the wall with picture frames and stuff.
Right. Well, that's surprisingly harmless, mostly.
Draven's kind of glancing around the apartment. So where do you think it's hidden?
If you mean an altar dedicated to me or some shit, don't you? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Probably his bedroom.
So you boys have fun. I am going to work on this laptop.
I would actually like to open the fridge.
It's
Very specifically.
You see some condiments, bag of lettuce, some uncooked pork chops, hamburger meat, milk.
Not what I expected.
This looks like the apartment of a middle class, well organized person.
I almost wonder if he isn't necessarily living alone here. Martin's gonna go for the bedroom because now he's curious because damn it, Draven.
The bedroom is also well organized. You see pictures of him at college, a associate's degree on the wall next to graduation cap. You don't see an altar, but you do see that there are more pictures of you. He's not in any of them. These are clearly taking pictures of you as you're walking around while you're on stage, but nothing over the top, no creepy shrine.
No blood sacrifice corner.
No.
Well, again, a lot more harmless than I thought it would be.
Okay, how am I doing on this laptop?
Well, you were given the passcode, so you were able to just immediately unlock the laptop.
Okay.
You see a ton of file folders on the desktop. Pictures of Martin, vacation ideas, and then one that stands out to you is called Live, Laugh, My Jazz Player.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh no. We found the real shrine.
And I'm gonna open it up because I have to.
Inside of it are 2 Word documents. One that's titled Notes, and one that's titled Live, Laugh, My Jazz Player.
Is it a fanfic? An RP fanfic?
Do you open it?
Yes.
It appears to be a trashy romance novel written about Timmy and Martin.
At which point Evelyn is gonna bust out laughing her ass off.
It's actually like pretty well written and very sweet. It's not written in like a creepy, smutty way. It's just it's a love story.
Hey Martin, you got yourself a romance novelist.
What the fuck do you... What? And he'll come running in and have a look and be like, I want to be flattered, but I'm not. At least
you find a few files like folders full, like the folders won't hold anymore, of pictures of Martin, videos of Martin performing, things like that. And then you find one at the very bottom of the screen that's titled Jessica.
Okay, so that's the one I'm actually here to be looking at. So I close the other folder and the document and open the Jessica folder.
Inside is there's a Word document titled Information, and then a bunch of pictures. Pictures of Jessica and Fallon, and then pictures of a truck that Simon is clearly driving with like it looks like he had shifted from watching Jessica to watching Simon in this folder.
Okay, is there any more of Simon besides just the one in the truck?
There's one of Simon sitting at the outside table of a cafe. You can see Jessica in the background across the street.
So Simon is following Jessica, probably to make sure that she isn't playing Fallon. I'm starting to really wonder about Simon. He's really attached to Fallon, maybe disturbingly so.
A bit of an unrequited love story. Very sad.
I don't know if I'd go there, but he sure seems like passive-aggressive controlling, if that is a thing. I'm not even sure that's a thing, but that's how it seems.
Yeah.
It's the Pacific Northwest. Passive aggressive is how everything is done.
It's true.
Yeah.
Copy paste to the British Isles.
People who used to you are passive aggressively nice.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah. Oh, I've never heard someone sarcastically tell me to have a nice day after I bought groceries from them.
Okay, so I think Evelyn is gonna just kind of make a sweeping copy, starting with the Jessica folder. I guess of everything. She only brought a 1 terabyte thumb drive though, so
Bro's
You're
got
not going to get all of the pictures of Martin.
Bro's got gigs and gigs and gigs of pictures and videos of Martin.
Okay, so what did you say I get?
You can get just about everything. There just are a lot of pictures and videos of Martin.
Okay, so as long as I can get, I'm gonna just get everything I can get, including the novel.
Yeah, and it said that it was about 300 pages.
Oh my god.
Evelyn is quietly considering having this thing printed out and bound just for Martin. Just considering. Anyway, okay, when I'm done copying everything, I'm gonna shut it down. Actually, wait a minute. Was it shut down when I opened it up, or was it on?
It was in sleep.
It was what?
It was in sleep mode.
Okay, so it was one of those just finish doing what you're doing and then close the lid.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how I'm gonna do.
Okay, what next?
First, I'm gonna install a backdoor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Intelligence and technology?
Within Creed?
Yes. Unfortunately for me, hacking is within Creed for you.
6 successes.
Yep, you are easily able to put a backdoor into this laptop.
And then I close the lid.
All right.
And pocket the thumb drive, of course.
Yep.
Don't think there's really anything else. Martin will relay that he didn't find anything creepy or weird really in the bedroom. There was an altar, but it was surprisingly mundane.
Yeah, that's a minor surprise.
You're fucking telling me.
Well, but so was the novel.
True. Can we just... That doesn't exist.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Alright, where are we headed next, then? Draven?
Okay, so we lock up the apartment and leave the key where we found it, too.
Cool. I mean, it's only a 2-block walk to Martin's house if you want to go there.
I guess. I don't know what we do there, but...
We have strategizing to do.
This is true. So, shall we?
Draven?
Strategizing is good.
Okay, so we can go to Martin's and sit down and chat.
Awesome. As you guys are headed to Martin's, I'm going to call for a bio break. I need to refill my water. 5 minutes good for everybody?
Yeah, it works for me.
Awesome. I'll be right back. All right. You arrive at Martin's house. It appears undisturbed.
All right. So where do we start? Obviously, we need to figure out what the fuck with Simon.
I don't think it's what the fuck, it's what do.
Well, Draven, earlier you mentioned just maybe going over to the shop and talking to somebody. I don't know what your plan was. What?
What was the idea?
Oh, we shoot him.
My GM poker face is not good. That got me. I love that. Do it.
So technically that would violate our agreement with Fallon. So I'd rather speak to Fallon about it first.
I must agree. Because, like, in any other situation, I'd be all for just offing the bastard. But Fallon has one of our friends, and just because she's there willingly now does not mean that she will stay there willingly if we mess up.
So, option 1, we shoot him off the table. Option 2, we talk to Fallon, and then we shoot him. We'll keep that as a maybe.
Yeah, put a pin in the shooting thing for right now. Let's see what result we get, if anything, from having contacted Jessica.
Has Martin received a response or anything since then?
Yeah, Jessica says that Fallon listened to her but seemed uninterested.
Oh, Big Boss got bigger fish to fry. Fine.
Okay, so we reported today. I think we get a little more aggressive with response if we have any more encounters. Then we take the pin out of shoot him if we do have more encounters. How about that?
Sounds good.
Because we're not just going to be having to shoot him, it will be also staking him.
Both solid plans.
It kind of sounds like a lot of work, and I have papers to grade.
I have a performance coming up soon again. I perform at least once a week. But then, wow, I've forgotten her name. DM, help, what's my manager's name?
Going back in my notes.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Thank you.
I should have Scabbard pulled up, but I don't.
And Elizabeth wants me, and the offer is still open for you guys to come help us move things. And Martin's eye very deliberately twitches at the mention of moving things. No, I don't know what that will consist of or what these things will be, but it's something she has us do regularly as part of our contract and part of our pay. So.
How long is your contract with her?
How long is the contract?
Contract does not have an end date.
Doesn't really have an end date.
And you signed that?
I didn't. The others did. Remember how I said there was manipulation involved?
Right. I'm glad you didn't sign it.
Martin can leave at any time, but knows that there would be blowback on the band.
I don't know basically anything about the leech's hoodoo, voodoo, magic powers, and all that horse shit. But I do know that it has my friends in its thrall, and I don't know how to get them out of it.
So maybe that's the next thing we start looking into.
Yeah, this can be... I mean, we handle the Simon thing if there's another incident, and in the meantime, we turn our attention to Elizabeth.
You could shoot her. He looks at Evelyn. That's just a joke. And then I look at Martin. Maybe.
You know? Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But I'm not opposed. I don't I didn't think there was anything wrong with her at first, but ever since that night, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't like the bitch.
Well, I didn't like her from that night either, and that was the first time I met her. That said, this calls for some research, I think.
Something we may potentially, eventually, end up using to our advantage. When I showed her the pictures of Jessica when we were still looking for her, I feel like I caught the faintest hint of recognition from her, but she told me that she didn't know her.
Oh, there was definitely recognition there. I was watching her when you did that.
Glad it wasn't just me. I don't know why she knows who Jessica is, or how.
Probably because she knows Fallon.
I would imagine so, yeah. But I wonder, do they walk in the same circles, or different ones? Because remember, Fallon was talking about, well, implying that there were multiple different factions.
I got the impression when we mentioned it that Elizabeth is a somewhat different faction.
Yes, that's yeah, I'm remembering better now as we talk about this. Yeah, so I'm wondering if we maybe need to figure out the differences between the two, or maybe that'll come up eventually regardless.
I think it would be better for us to know sooner than later. If it comes up, it would be nice if it wasn't a surprise.
It's true. That means I may have to really step up and start digging around in the underground. Deeper than I've ever been. So,
what I'm going to say is, and this goes for you too, Draven, because I'm starting to get the idea that maybe we are splitting up a little bit while we do our various types of specialties. Don't overextend yourself so far that you put yourself in danger. Like, get a hold of one or all of us before you do something that you think might be dangerous.
Martin's gonna smirk and sort of look at her and be like, I know you're right, but everything involving the underground, whether it's human or not, is dangerous, you recognize, right? The least dangerous part of that is the drugs.
Okay, I'll qualify dangerous with that you might not be able to handle yourself.
Okay, that I can do.
You sound like my college freshman.
A little bit older than that, but about that age.
She will mutter something under her breath.
At which point... Well, actually, no. I'll see if we're finished strategizing before I make my moves. Draven.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind that the majority of my contacts at this particular point are drug dealers, do you have any suggestions as to how I might... let's see. Hold on. Let me think about the phrasing of this. Do you have any suggestions as to how I might wisely dig deeper?
Draven pops his phone open and sends a text message to his contact indicating that he needs to borrow money from the evidence room.
Okay.
Somebody's scheming.
I lost my cursor. There it is.
And then he hits a comma and says, you know the batch I'm talking about.
Okay.
So what are we scheming, Draven?
Well, the best way to get information when you're working with drug dealers is to pay them.
You're not wrong.
They're capitalists. So we just need to give you a little money to pay them.
That works. I'm on board with that. Where's this money coming from? First off, because you've seen my apartment, right? It's, it's nice, but it's not, I can just bribe every drug dealer in SoDo. Nice.
What would he be rolling for that roll, GM?
I already made the roll. You get a response that says, it's a locker at the bus station. Key in your mailbox tonight.
Let's just say the fewer questions that you ask in that regard, the better. But I'll have something for you tomorrow.
Your own dealings.
Don't spend it anywhere else.
Wasn't the plan. Don't worry.
Seriously, don't spend it anywhere else.
I won't. He'll raise an eyebrow and he'll watch Draven suspiciously for a minute. And he'll be like, okay, well, I'll get in contact with my own then, I guess. Unless you had anything else, Dr. Talbot?
I won't have anything else until I've had some time to run some really serious deep dives. We're talking a few days, because I'm going to have to run some scrapers.
Okay. Martin is going to contact his band's dealer.
Okay.
And just arrange a meeting for the next day, well, the next evening late.
Yeah. You get a response that says, you know where my RV is.
I'll be there.
That dealer's name wouldn't be Brad, would it?
I mean, Dr. Talbot has no way of knowing that.
Well, no, but I do.
There might be an inkling that his name is Brad.
It's probably Suzanne.
If you haven't, go and watch our other show, Seattle at Dawn. Amazing watch.
Doggo's whining over there. All right, that's settled. I'll ask him if he's got. Actually, no, never mind. Scratch that.
All right. Anything else anyone else wants to do?
Evelyn is definitely going to head back to the safe house and set up some really deep searches. Please pardon the puppy whines in the background. She's searching keywords. Let me think about this. Vampire is kind of a duh. She might actually search leech or leeches, magic, occult, silver, staking, and sunlight, hunters, hunting. She's putting these into like strings.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me your intelligence and technology.
And I'm assuming within Creed.
Yeah. Intelligence gathering is within Creed for you.
7 successes.
Okay, so you're able to find a shitload of information on vampires. All of it seems like internet movie bullshit. You find no proof of like vampire communications, no actual information that doesn't seem like some online kook who swears he saw his neighbor get attacked by a vampire in the night. Or lots of like fan fiction, things of that nature on some of the hunter forums, because you would know how to get into like the deep web hunter forums. There's information on people that have killed vampires in the past. All of them say that staking and removal of the head is the way to go, because you never know when they're going to get back up. But that seems to be the number one way to kill them, and that they're very social creatures. There is some sort of I can't say that word, but you know what I'm trying to say. Hierarchical structure. And they seem to be pervasive. If you live in a city bigger than 10,000 people, there's probably vampires. And they probably control more than you know.
And this is where she starts drilling down and diving deeper. She's going to take those credible bits of information that she collected, especially from the hunter forums, and create new strings to try and narrow it down and dive deeper in the deep web. She wasn't expecting to find it on the regular web, the publicly available Facebook and stuff. But this is where she's going to start implementing things like scrapers and skimmers with these search strings, and try and include additional search terms like society, hierarchy, factions, and diplomacy.
My camera's going to flip over. Damn it. My phone started to die. Okay, so the only two things that you're able to find further is that there is a group known as the Society of St. Leopold that is, and these are all in the Hunter forums. This is really the only place you're going to find any information. The Society of St. Leopold is a group founded or run by the Catholic Church that specializes in hunting vampires. They almost never are willing to work with outsiders and will always try to drive you off of a hunt. The only other thing that you see is that people think that there are 2 to 3 different factions among the leeches. No one really knows anything about them, but it seems like there is almost like a governmental structure. No one acts without the permission of the person in charge.
And yet we know from other sources that there might not be a person in charge anymore, and even if there was, that in charge is fracturing right now.
You have gotten information that sounded that way, but your sources are your sources.
I mean, one of them is Fallon, so he's either lying to us or just playing into what we had already heard.
But that's really all the information you're able to ferret out. That staking and beheading, there's some sort of governmental structure. It appears that there's more than one of them. And there are most likely vampires in the city. And they probably control more than you would ever think.
Okay, that's all going to get compiled into a dossier. And, I guess the existing dossier. I think I need to take this puppy out. I will be right back.
Awesome. I'm actually at the end of where I'm at the point where I wanted to stop us. I was hoping to stretch this out the full 3 hours. But
you don't have to.
Getting into the next section of things, I think will take longer than we have.
Fair enough. Okay. So, couple things before we go. Because I want to start doing this at the end of sessions. What do you think would be a suitable title for this episode?